Oh, shoot. We're into the game. Whoa. Chill out. All right. We got Shoichi versus Henry Brand. Henry Brand with the Pult. Shoichi with, I'm going to guess Gardevoir, but could also be Pult. And it looks like Henry did choose second here. That is Guardy. And has a pretty good start. Fez pass from Shoichi. Henry here, turn 1 Badoo. We got some Dreepies. We got some Duskulls. Probably playing the exact same 60 from Gdansk. Although maybe he's down to the thin Nor. Slim Clops build. We'll see. I didn't see a ton of... Oh, no, I think I see the second Duskull in hand. I think Henry is playing... actually, maybe not. Maybe it is Slim Clops. He was also anti-Dawn. Henry was. He said it was mid on Twitter. Just a hater, bro. Okay, over to Shoichi. Did have some basics off the Iono, and then we see another Iono here. There's an Artisan and Energy. Has Fez in the active with an Energy. Yo, are we... Yo, Cruel Arrow? All rolls prized. Oh, wait, actually? No memes? Well, yeah, if he's only playing 2 rolls, they are all prized. But hold on. Cruel Arrow. I think we go for the Cruel Arrow here, right? We do see the fish getting searched out here. So could retreat and return the item lock. I don't hate that either. That might be the move. Yep. Is committing to the return the item lock. Returning the favor here over to Henry. See how many Dracloaks Henry has, if any. Oh, we see a Hilda there. Okay. And Dragapult. And Monkey Dory. And Luminous Energy. Definitely some place here for Henry. Giving it a thought. And we're going to see the Hilda get committed here. Gets the Neo. Gets the Dracloak. And does have the threat of a Dragapult attack next turn. Which is pretty good. And of course, Shoichi here has no threat of anything on the next turn. I guess besides like a Jellicent attacking. But you, as Henry here, you could even just commit the Neo Upper to a Dracloak. The question is, what else do you even want to put on your bench here? Wait, is Henry thinking about going for a Dusclops? Doesn't ever make any sense, right? Oh, maybe is going to go for Dusknoir to... No. Why wouldn't you just... Dragapult to KO the Frillish. I was like, maybe you're going looking for Dusknoir KO Frillish? It's gotta always be Dracloak Neo, right? Monkey for sure, right? Move the damage, you have item lock. Frillish has 80 HP, so it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't KO the Frillish. Yeah, Dracloak Neo. If you could KO the active here, there would be some value there, I think, but like Poffin and Nitriture. Not going to utilize either of those, obviously. I mean, I think we just see the Neo get committed to the Dracloak here. Yeah, I would just commit the Neo to the Dracloak here. Because you're not under any threat. No Ralts means no Candy Guardy, Screamtail. Although, you're Badooing, so that's not even a threat anyways. And then there's the Badoo. Oh, wait, no. There's the Artisan, excuse me. Could get another GB. Could get second Duskull. If he plays it, I feel like it's Slim Clops, though. I think he's got a 1/1/1 Dusknoir in this deck. Where you need the Diancie Turbo? Honestly, yeah, that'd be pretty nice, for sure. Move 20 pop. Oh, wait, no, you're right. That is 80. No, you're right, yeah. Hilda for Clops. Had Luminous Monkey Dory in hand. Yeah, I did the math wrong. You're right. The math was there. That was 7, 8. Yeah. For some reason, I was counting to 7. All right, Monkey Dory is set up here from Shoichi. No Ralts off the prize card. Both Ralts still prized. Could push Dracloak. Oh, the Dark Energy's been committed to Monkey Dory. Dracloak safe. Dracloak safe. I was like, Shoichi could have Clefairy Jelly Energy, but we attach return to the Monkey Dory, so that's not really a possible play. So we might just see the item lock again here. I think their Jellicent's in hand, so you could see the Evolved Pass, actually. And that's what we see. Evolved Pass over to Henry. Can Henry find a Dragapult? Did have one in the last hand. Got Iono'd. Actually, did we get Iono'd there? Am I trolling? We have like the exact same hand. Maybe. Definitely have the KO though. We did get Iono'd? Okay. I was like, I thought we got Iono'd, but like the hand looks literally like the exact same hand we just had. So I'm questioning. I'm questioning whether or not we got Iono'd. Because Dragapult, Dusclops, the whole squad. Henry's thinking about going with Boss, actually. Interesting. Goes after the Monkey Dory. I guess this makes sense. You KO the Monkey Dory, and then you put 6 on the Jellicent, which means Shoichi can't attack with Jellicent and set up a Monkey Dory next turn. Honestly, if I'm Shoichi here, I think I'm just conceding. Like, there's no real win con here, right? Unless Shoichi plays Turbo Energize, maybe there is a win con. But if there's no Turbo Energize, it feels like there's no win con. And then yeah, 6 to the Jelly. Now it's in 1-hit KO range, or effective 1-hit KO range. I mean, you're not item locked, so you can get a counter catcher KO to get a Ralts off the prize cards, but then Henry has a Dusclops set up on the other side of the field. Like, yeah, there we go. All right, cool. I love to see it. It was doing some thinking. It's okay to like take a second to like confirm that that's what you want to do, but yeah, I guess like that would have been an interesting play from Henry there, the Monkey Dory play. But I feel like for how poor of a setup there Shoichi had, I definitely don't hate Henry going for the just get Dracloaks online, set up Dragapult. Because if you don't get Dracloaks set up online there and you take that KO with the Monkey Dory play, then you get Iono'd. You know, things can start to get pretty bad pretty fast. But just like, yeah, get a Dragapult online, start attacking, and go from there. Makes sense. Yeah, I miscounted. For some reason, I thought we had the most we could do is 70, but yeah, Badoo does do 10 damage, so that would have been our 8th damage counter. Still a reasonably timed concession? For sure, yeah. Henry Brand is from Australia. Still has a Ralts prize here for Shoichi. On Henry Brand's side, Duskull and Dusclops are also prized. Henry, of course, will be going first in this one. Did open the lone Ralts. Well, how does it feel being the longest reigning IC champion? Probably about the same as if I wasn't. So, yep. Yeah, just one Ralts prize this time. Only 2 Ralts is kind of insane. Not really. A lot of games you can play through a single Gardevoir board state, like 1 Ralts into Guardian, you're good. Some matchups you need double Ralts. But with Jellicent and now the Diancie, like there's more board states where you need Gardevoir and play less consistently throughout games. So even if you set up a Gardevoir on one turn and it gets KO'd next turn, you can leave enough of a board state set up where you don't really care that it got KO'd. And you might not even have to recover it. Arvin in the hand here for Shoichi. And he's playing the Team Devo. Not that that matters in this matchup usually. We'll probably see the secret box grabbed here, of course. Does have secret, or I think it has both stadiums in hand, which is actually kind of unfortunate. I don't know if there's a TM Evo. That would be a question here for sure. Do we play a TM Evo in this build, or is this similar to... Yeah, no stadium to be gotten out of the deck, maybe, unless there's like a second Artisan or Garden in there. Would you have used that Ultra Ball and Henry's hand to play around Frillish? Probably yes. I'd have to see the hand. If Henry just has 2 Dracloak, then maybe not. But that's kind of the question. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. There's 2 Dracloaks in the hand, so maybe not. Yeah, there's 2 Dracloaks and a yeah, what would you even Ultra Ball away? Dude, what? Yeah, what would you even Ultra Ball out of that hand? If you get item locked, discarding any of your Pokemon is bad. You have 1 supporter in hand, yeah. No, the answer is no, I would not have. And we do see the turn 1 Frillish. It looks like getting lined up here from Shoichi. There's the Frillish. Latias put in play as well. And has the energy. The Gloom is on the way. It might be really hard for Henry to get into item lock here, to be honest. Which is something you want to do, but might be tough. Anything cool yet? Guardy using their new cool inclusion. Mega Diancie. We saw a Frostlass Monkey Dory that had a 1/1 Lopunny, but did not ever attack with a Lopunny. Honestly, it's been kind of lame so far. It's been pretty lame. We have Henry Brand here playing the exact same 60 that he played at Gdansk. Not actually, but actually maybe. Yeah, far from anything cool. Oh, that's true. We do have the Artisan here, so Henry can pretty easily get into... Well, you wouldn't want to expend your energy here like that, though, I feel like. That's a pretty good draw here from Henry as well. Yeah, Henry actually drew super well there. We got Duskull. We have Artisan to get Badoo, Latias, and we can build up an energy on a Dracloak this turn as well. Like, oh, we have Badoo in hand as well. Sure, why not? Another Dreepy off the Artisan maybe then. Does not get much better than this for Henry. Going to the Artisan there. I feel like... Oh, Monkey Dory. Sure, that also works. Although... We're not going to use it this turn, right? I don't think. Wait, the Monkey Dory grab there is actually just like... Seems a little weird to me. Like, doesn't Henry want to potentially get aggressive on the next turn? Like, are we attaching this Luminous to the Monkey Dory this turn? So we don't bench Duskull here? Or is our only Dusclops prized, maybe? Right, there's the Itchy Pollen for 10. Doesn't use the Monkey Dory, which I'm not surprised to see that. Because if you move the damage over, then Shoichi can KO your Badoo. That feels a little weird. Jamie Terra as well here put into play. It's bumped right back. Good chance that he plays 2, so we'll be able to win the Stadium War if he can find it. Is Dusclops and Duskull our last 2 prizes? Okay, so I guess he doesn't have access to Dusknoir, I guess, this game. Which then I guess makes more sense. Yeah, sure. I guess that makes more sense then, yeah. I guess that makes sense, yeah, because you want the damage spread with... Oh, I guess it sets up for, like, Neo Upper KO rolls off bench, right? So I guess that's what we're looking at here. Actually, was playing the Jamming Tower a mistake from Henry? Doesn't Henry know that all of Shoichi's stadiums are in hand? Hang on. Or it could be prized, but, like... Shoichi played Secret Box and didn't get a stadium off the Secret Box, right? So that should tell Henry that both stadiums are in hand, or there's one or it's they both prize, or there's one prize. But I feel like actually that's a mistake then from Henry to actually put the Jamming Tower in play. Because it's more likely that both are in hand than both are prized, right? Or then, but if it's like a 50-50, you probably shouldn't even like play into the 50-50, right? I'm a TM Evo maybe. I think he knows there's no TM Evo in Shoichi's deck, just based on Shoichi not using TM Evo last turn. whether it's prize or doesn't play it. I think Henry could make that read for sure. Does he play Secret Box? Yeah. Played Arvin and Secret Box and Team Evo wasn't found. Pretty slow turn there for Shoichi. Just hit for 20 and pass. Now, if Henry can find second jamming tower here, you're kind of cooking. But yeah, it feels weird to put that jamming tower in play aggressively, to be honest. Does Shoichi play 2 Artisan? Not sure. Diva to buy a turn could be kind of good, right? If he finds a Kirlia. Yeah, Diva to buy a turn there would have been decent. Yeah, definitely. There's new upper and Dragapult for Henry. But you don't want to attack. You don't want to break item lock unless this Ralts is going down. So I don't think we're going to see Henry. I don't think we're going to see Henry attack this turn with Dragapult unless we find Jamming Tower. Dracloak number 2. Hilda versus Lily. Just for the Hilda grab. You might as well heal your Badoo now, right, as Henry? I think you force Shoichi to have Monkey Dory plus Dark. He discarded Evo already, I think. Evo? Oh, Devo. Yeah, he did discard Devo turn 1, right, off Secret Box. Yeah, the heal. Okay, yeah. And then it would be pretty weird to not heal there. All right, over to Shoichi. Has an Iono in hand. It just gets Henry closer to boss's orders. It makes sense for Henry to bump the same to limit Shoichi's access to basics under the item lock. Oh, that's fair as well. You would be also limiting the access to the basics. That's a good point. You're not just fully going all in, because that is like potentially Shoichi's out to the next Ralts, right? To getting 2 Ralts in play and then making it that much harder for you to deal with. That's fair. Clefairy gets benched here from Shoichi. So even if Guardy is KO'd, as long as you attach to the Clefairy for turn, you'll have threat access. He's maybe thinking about trying to benching Fez or the Monkey Dory. I mean, you have Latias in play, so you have the mobility. It's not like they would get stuck in the active. I don't hate the idea of benching Fez here from Shoichi. Like, bench Fez plus try and get attached to Clefairy for turn seems okay. The Monkey Dory seems... the Monkey Dory is also pretty good as well, though. You kind of want to use... Actually, you don't even need to use Monkey Dory here. I take that back. I don't hate the Fez, though. But it looks like it's going to be the Monkey Dory here from Shoichi. Goes for the Monkey Dory. Unless you're trying to, like, KO the Badoo this turn, Shoichi, I guess. That'd be the question. Is you really... Oh, I guess you do need to Monkey Dory, right? You do need Monkey Dory, or you just lose the... Or Jellicent. This increases your odds. That might be a Dark Energy. I actually can't tell. Nope. 3 Psychics. We did find the Kirlia, though. But... Ooh, it doesn't matter. Actually, it has less HP now. Henry, oh, well, Henry could whiff the Dragapult, I guess. At Shoichi here, you're hoping that the Dragapult gets whiffed. Just draw 2 off the Mystery Garden. I guess another reason to have put the Monkey Dory in play is to play for the Mystery Garden draw power. All right, over to Henry. Does Henry have Dragapult? Not yet. Is item locked for the Ultra Ball? Can't find it. Has 2 Dracos to work with. A Hilda. There's a boss. I mean, boss is still pretty good. I mean, not that good here, I guess. We need a little bit more. Number 2, Dragapult. 1 time. Another boss. No Dragapult this turn for Henry. That's pretty big. I mean, if you have Dragapult here from Henry, you maybe just win. Like, you just get a 2-prize turn, then Clefairy responds, and then you KO the Clefairy. And then Ursaluna KO Latias to close things out at the end would be pretty reasonable. But now, things are going to get a little bit more interesting. A lot more interesting, maybe. We might be seeing a Mind Bend to KO this Frillish here from Henry. Wait. Oh, wait. He has KO on Kirlia with Monkey Dory. Let's go. The boss mind bend on the Curlia. Genius. We can heal our Purdue as well, so it can't be KO'd. Going to the active, and then the mind bend to knock out the Curlia. No Gardevoir threat next turn from Shoichi. Still have some options. Definitely looking to recover this Ralts this turn. I mean, counter catcher KO. Although not mind bend, mind something. Item lock is broken. Counter catcher KO Dracloak is like pretty good here for Shoichi. And if you can do that, yeah, with Jellicent, it's not terrible. Yeah, you're not feeling terrible about your situation, especially if you can also reestablish the Ralts for turn. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Shoichi just literally has free retreat with Latias. Why are we thinking about this hard? At first, I thought it mattered what we sent up there, so I was like, all right, yeah, we got to figure out what do we send up here. There's a lot of options. Stuff gets stuck. Nope. Everyone has free retreat. All right. Well, at some point, Shoichi will be getting a warning here. Okay, Monkey Dory is getting loaded up. There's the Super Rod. Ralts and Curly get recovered. It looks like there's a Pokemon at the bottom there. I don't know what it is. Is there any Pult in hand? I don't believe so, no. What is it at the bottom of the deck that he's thinking about grabbing? Did he just Dawn for Pult and kill Curly with 60 damage plus Monkey? He could have. He didn't have an out to the thing though. He could have done that though. Why a warning? He's taking it. Well, the first two things from their Shoichi were taking a long time. Like him deciding what to send up into drawing and then thinking that long was like taking a long time. Warning for taking too long. Warning, no urgency. Yeah, lack of urgency. Oh, was it foul on the play? Play on the foul? Foul on the play? Lack of urgency? Prize penalty? Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. All right, we're looking for a Ralts. We're looking for counter catcher. We're looking for Jelly. That is none of those. Actually, literally none. We drew none. But we got Fez. We could draw 3 more cards. And it's possible we draw 3 more of nothing. There's the Vessel. Has Shark to Monkey this turn? Yes. Attachment for turn was to the Monkey Dory. And then here comes the Fez for 3. Some merit to attach to Clefairy, so you don't need Jelly. That is true. Then all you need is counter catcher, right? Jeez. Well, I mean, that's not good. You can go back into the item lock. We got our Ralts. You can go back into the item lock. But at the very least, Henry will just respond with item lock himself. But it could get worse. It could be a lot worse for Shoichi next turn. If Henry just has... what's Henry need here? Dragapult. It's looking pretty good. Back into the fish. And he gets second look with energy. Yeah, and yeah. If he just goes to Badoo plus attach return to Dracloak, you're safe from the counter catcher play. Well, I guess Badoo also plays around the counter catcher play, to be honest. You're ultra safe from the counter catcher play. Because even if both players and all of us and all the judges forget about item lock, you'll have the Dracloak with the energy to spare. So it'll be even better. And we had second boss in hand. Could mind Ralts again. That's true. We could just go, yeah, boss KO Ralts again with the mind bend. Would you prefer that over? No, you'd probably actually maybe is that ever better? No, you'd probably just draw the prize cards, right? Like just attacking with Dragapult turn is still probably better if you get there. Right? 6 one's there, Marshy. So slow. Yeah, I mean, he's got to get a warning here soon. Monkey Dory 20. Why are we putting 20 on the Dracloak? Does that make sense? It seems like literally where the damage is least relevant is on Dracloak. Ooh, Jamming Tower found there for Henry. Also a Lily. Depends how much you want to keep this hand versus just see a bunch of new stuff. I guess the Jamming Tower isn't that good. It just bumps the Mystery Garden, which takes that away from Shoichi. But that's all it really does. Dracloak number 2. Dusknoir Psychic does have an energy in hand already, but might favor the Psychic energy. There's the attach. Does have the boss, though. You can just chase that lone Ralt, but this is Henry's second boss. You are starting to run out of Gust effects, and you're ahead on the prize exchange. You're not going to have access to Counter Catcher later on. I wonder if it's better for Henry to just retreat to the Badoo here, and maybe Lily. Or what about Turo Latias out of play, bench a Dreepy, or retreat first, something like that. Retreat to Badoo, Turo Latias, bench Dreepy, and then just like Badoo item lock. I guess then Shoichi gets to go Monkey Dory, KO your Badoo. I don't know, though. I don't actually like boss KOing Ralts that much here, to be honest. Goes into the Lily. Yeah, I just... Boss KO Ralts here just feels like too all in. What happens when a Zard player is able to win because they took a 2-price penalty? You don't actually physically draw the cards, so it doesn't affect Zard's damage. You just need to draw less prize cards to win. You don't need boss if you find Palt here, though. Oh, that is true. If you find Palt here, you can just attack with Palt to get the KOs. That is fair. But I like going like this, and if we find Palt, cool. If not, that's fine. Also, the fire energy should still be on the Monkey Dory, right? Am I trolling? I actually wonder if Henry should have only moved 1 damage off the Dragapult there. Just keeping more damage is just better. All right. Okay, looks like they caught it. Cool. Wait, no, maybe? Nope, they didn't catch it. But hopefully it doesn't matter. Or hopefully they catch it before it matters. All right, over to Shoichi. The Clefairy does KO the active, and I don't see another play here from Shoichi. I think it has to literally be Clefairy KO active. There's also a lot of damage built up on Henry's side of the field. So Henry will have a lot of... Well, Henry has the potential for a 3-prize turn next turn. KO Clefairy plus KO Ralts off the bench if Shoichi benches a Ralts. But if you don't bench a Ralts, you kind of just lose. So you kind of have to go like Clefairy attack plus bench Ralts, I feel like. Or Mind Bend. Well, I don't know. Everything is free retreat here, so it doesn't matter what you send up here, Shoichi, right? Like, it literally does not matter what you send up. Not moving more fine. He has resource for damage to Monkey later if he needs. Well, just the damage on the Dragapult never matters. So why not just leave why not leave more damage on the Dragapult? So you have the potential of like Monkey Dory, like Turo Monkey Dory or something like that. I don't really see a reason to not leave the 10 damage on the Dragapult here, just so you have it for later. It's more helpful for you to have 1 damage counter on your Dragapult than it is for Shoichi. So you may as well just leave it. Why couldn't Henry boss Clefairy kill Ralts last turn? He didn't have a Dragapult in hand. He got the Dragapult off the Lily. But he's still giving us some thought. What is he cooking? Wait, isn't his hand literally just dead? Don't we just have to literally draw with Fez? This guy, yeah, he needs to get a warning. Like, he definitely feels like he needs to get a warning at this point for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Feels like the warning should have come by now. It's if he shouldn't have definitely gotten a warning, it's very close. It's very close to him getting a warning for sure. Our Clefairy's loaded here. We found the Night Stretcher. There's the Fez for 3. RNG still hanging out in the discard pile. All right, Ralt's on the way. I'm most concerned about Shoichi's pace than the Fire Energy. The Fire Energy probably won't matter, so it's not going to be a huge deal. A huge deal. People shift cards really fast in their hand to be attacked to act to the judges like they're making an action. No, it's just like a habit thing. It's just like a fidget thing. And before Stretcher for fires Brand's only energy for 1 turn. I mean, it could matter. Yeah, it could matter. Okay, there's the KO. And the squiggles involved there. Rolls to the bench. Henry's hand is 3 Ultra Ball and a Buddy Poffin. Let's go. Ultra Ball away, double Ultra Ball to get, I assume, a Dragapult and then maybe Buddy Poffin for a Dreepy. And then we're into the Fez, followed by the Dracloak to try and set something up here. Lucha doesn't seem super relevant. Yeah, so we don't need to leave the bench space open, I don't think. So it should just be Poffin for Dreepy here. Why'd the Guardy player not play a Charm to the Ralts? I mean, I don't think they had a Charm, did they? Ooh, it's going for the Duskull, actually. Okay, okay. That seems fine. And then here we go. Fez for 3. I saw a counter catcher and that's it. And then into the Dracloak for 2. There's an Iono. There's more draw power on the way, possibly. There's the Dragapult. And then into the Iono to try and find... Ooh, honestly, losing all those Ultra Balls and then putting Ursaluna on the bottom of the deck does not seem very good. Like, our outs to Ursaluna are pretty low at this point. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter here for the situation. Actually, I take it back. It is a whiff. Henry whiffs. Wait, that's huge. Hold on. Itchy Pollen. Okay, no counter catcher, though. Okay, hold on. No counter catcher. Oh, but the Itchy Pollen is so good. Oh, does it even matter? The Itchy Pollen is so good here still for Henry. Like, you just completely slow the game down. You're still playing at your pace, it feels like. Is there really any hope for Shoichi? I got, like, super excited, but then... Oh. Curly a Guardy. Shoichi, do you even KO the Badoo here? I feel like you don't even KO the Badoo. I feel like you should just wait. Oh, and we do see that play happening. Retreating to the Monkey Dory here. I don't know what else you'd retreat to here. Feels like Monkey Dory's got to be the play. Makes sense, though. That was Monkey Dory 10 over and then pass over to Henry. Fire still in the discard pile. Nitrogen was found here as well. Dude, no. No. No! No, what's happening? No, I can't believe it. It's happening. No way. It's actually happening. Don't do it, Henry. Don't use it. Don't play the Night Stretcher. He's cooking here. Is he thinking about just literally? Well, no, you have Lily in hand. You always play the Lily, right? Oh my, no. He plays the Night Stretcher, gets back the fire, and then into the Lily. Oh no. It could still be caught. They still have time to catch it and just shuffle the Night Stretcher in the deck and put the fire back in the discard pile. What's wrong with the Stretcher? The fire energy is supposed to be on the Monkey Dory. Henry retreated a fire energy off the Monkey Dory with Latios in play. So it should be on the Monkey Dory, not in the discard pile. But they didn't catch it. Chat, if we all yell loud enough into our screens, maybe Henry will hear us. It's too late now, though. He drew the 6. Oh, boy. That's insane that ended up mattering, man. What the heck? Will that be a DPL when caught? It could be a game loss. It could, if they keep playing too long, it'll be a game loss. Like, if they play like another 2 turns, it'll be a game loss for Henry. All right, just some more pollen there from Henry. Now over to Shoichi. Guardy is set up. A game loss for Henry, even if Shoichi didn't attach it. Didn't catch it. Yeah, it'd be game loss for Henry, warning for Shoichi. And if Shoichi has previous warnings for similar situations, then he'll eventually get like a game loss, match loss, whatever. But the judges, are they real? They can't be real. Ooh, good question. Are they just AI? But it's like not AI. They're just AI holograms. You could be onto something, actually. You might be cooking. Shake my hand as well, texting on the job. But what do you mean? We're in the middle of a Shoichi turn, bro. What else am I going to do? And Shoichi is checking his discard pile. He's going back into his discard pile again. He's thinking about getting a Psychic Energy. Still thinking about getting the Psychic Energy. And now he's taking a look at Henry's discard pile. What will Shoichi see in Henry's discard pile? It's the same things that have been there before. And now he puts it back down Henry's discard pile. Take a look back at the hand. And back into his discard pile. Here we go once again. Taking a look through. The Psychic Energy are still there. Oh my gosh, this is intense. And then back, take a look at the hand. Will we get one more glance? No. Commits the energy to the Gardevoir. Is not going to take one further glance at. There's the KO and the Badoo. Okay. What do we got with the prize cards? Ooh, it's a Turo. I don't know what that does. Well, I know what the card does. I don't know. Can it be that impactful in this situation? Ooh, what does that one do? Oh, we can Turo the Monkey Dory out of play. Oh, wait, does that work? Because Henry can currently win with Clops pop on Monkey Dory plus KO. But if you get the Monkey Dory out of play, if you Turo the Monkey Dory out of play and then Shoichi KOs the active with Clefairy or Guardy even, right? With Nor Lucha. Oh, true, that would still win. No, but it would force Henry to have more cards, right? You still do it. You still do the play. Like Turo, Monkey Dory, attack with Clefairy seems like the best play for sure. Oh no, attack with Guardy, right? Attack with Guardy, yeah. It looks like that's what he's going for here, yeah. Throw the Guardy or throw the Monkey Dory. Yeah, he slapped that thing. All right, and then Guardy KO. Henry can win this turn still. Henry can win this turn. Oh. All right, now they caught it. Wait, no, did they catch it? The judges are interrupting the game. They still haven't. Wait. Oh no, they had to have given Shoichi a slow play warning, right? That has to be what it is. Shoichi had to have gotten a warning there. So Henry, well, I mean, Henry wins this turn, but like he's already not allowed to win this game. So like, we also have counter catcher available for Henry as well, which is a big deal. Now the fire engine could be in the discard. Yeah, but he found the nitrogen beforehand. Honestly, if Shoichi uses his pace, he might get a big enough penalty to cancel out the fire stretcher. True, yeah. Well, no, it could be like game loss for Henry because of the fire stretcher, and then Shoichi gets a game loss for slow play. We're playing slowly. We're playing slowly. Too many people in chat are fiending to be like, oh my gosh, he's slow playing. I mean, he could be, but I mean, I'm not going to try and make that judgment myself. He's playing too slowly. He needs to get a warning for sure. If he hasn't gotten a warning up to this point, he probably needs to have gotten at least a warning at this point for sure. Oh, you appreciate the sub there. I play angry. Welcome to the Rat Pack. All right, Nor pop on the active. Oh, wait, can Henry get to a small enough bench where Clefairy doesn't get the KO? Is he just going to Iono here? Iono plus KO the Guardy. And then into the Iono. Iono Shoichi down to 1 card. Does have Fez in play, though. And Shoichi just needs 3 Pokemon. Shoichi needs 3 Pokemon, and we'll be able to KO the active here. Would it be correct for Shoichi to get a Slowpoke warning even after the event that happened that broke the game state? Yes. Even if someone broke the rules in a game, and if the rule, well, like theoretically, yeah, you still get the penalty. Yeah, you're still breaking a rule, even if a rule that was, even if there was a rule that was broken before. It doesn't matter. That'd be like saying even if like a rule got broken, even though we could like figure out it didn't affect the game, should they still not get a penalty for it? Which the answer would be no. Our 2-card hand here for Shoichi. Has Fez draw power access as well. Oh, he wants to try and keep open the potential of drawing more with the Mystery Guard and then using it now. Yeah, I think you do that. I think you Fez first here. Fez 1. Oh, the Mew is huge. And the Ultra Ball? What? What the fuck? All right, Ultra Ball first here. Get a second Pokemon. Doesn't really matter which one we grab. Dude, what an insane draw. I mean, honestly, I feel like Shoichi does have the, is likely to win here, but still. Well, actually, it's good that Shoichi wins this one. Oh, it'd be good for them to catch the thing now. Well, honestly, game 3 is not going to finish anywhere, so who fucking cares? But they actually could, like, go back and retroactively give Henry a game loss, and then Shoichi wins 2-1? 1-2. There's a Monkey Dory retreat, Clefairy KO. And Shoichi wins game number 2. Yeah, they could like look back on that and be like, well, and then give him a game loss going into game 3, which means Shoichi wins 2-0. And also, both players could item lock the other player out of game, to be honest, as well. Item lock could be a pretty impactful win condition for both players. Like if someone just draws really, really slow under item lock. That game 1 for 40 minutes. No, that was game 2. So that's not fair. He should be given the game loss where he had the mistake. No. Why should I be unbiased? Because the judges were too slow. Well, but if he doesn't get penalized for it, then if they don't catch it ever, well, yeah, if they never caught it, then he gets rewarded, right? Wait, does that make sense? No, he should still get a game loss, I think. Yeah, I think it still makes sense to give him a game loss, right? Even though it was in a previous game. Like, if you never catch it, then he gets rewarded for breaking the rules. I feel like you have to punish him for breaking the rules, right? Even if you caught it later. All right. Henry is going second. Did open the Badoo. That's pretty good. Both players open their item lock, though. So I feel like with both players opening item lock here, this game's not going to finish. No one's going to be able to draw fast enough to win it. Oof. And Secret Box in the hand here for Shoichi. What standard are judges held to? Being upheld because upholding proper game state can't be it if only the players get punished. I mean, yeah, if you're too sloppy as a judge, they'll specifically get like demote you to lower roles or like not allow you back on stream and stuff like that. Like yeah. I don't want to say like judges get punished, but like, yeah, if you're sloppy as a judge, you're not gonna get the same amount of as prestigious of like potential opportunities and stuff like that. You're not gonna be as regarded as highly for situations, for judging roles, head judging, stuff like that. So it definitely impacts, like being sloppy as a judge impacts your potential to judge future events for sure. All right. I mean, I guess Henry could just be dead drawing here. Nope. What? The hand's not that good. It does have a Dracloak in it, but we'll be living off that Dracloak, it looks like. But if the judges had just caught it when it happened, he would walk away from this match with a tie because of a loss. Wouldn't fixing the game state be as if they caught it during the game happened? I'm not sure what you're asking, Basket. If the judges had caught it when it happened, he would walk away from this match with a tie instead of a loss. Are you saying if they had caught it when it immediately happened, it's different than catching it? I mean, you just do the best you can for where you are. You just do the best. You just do the best you can for where you are. I feel like this is a time only moves in one direction type situation. Like we can't go back. We have the information that we have for the current situation, and we do the best that we can with that information. We can't. Yeah, we're not time travelers. Like time moves in one direction. Do teach Pokemon and forgot that the energy shouldn't have come off the retreat. I want a refund. It wouldn't have been a game loss if they caught it immediately. Yeah, true. It would have just been a warning. So in all the previous time they retroactively done the penalty, the player making illegal action ended up winning the game. Does that change anything? In all the previous times they retroactively done the penalty, the player making the illegal action ended up winning the game. Does that change anything? No. Like if you lose the game, you should still get a game loss in the next game. If we're being consistent, you should get a game loss going into the next game. Unless they want to like set a new standard for the outcome of situations like this. Like Henry should probably get a game loss here for sure. Because it's the same thing as your situation, right, Abon? Or close enough? Was your thing more egregious? I guess that'd be the only question. But you won a game, and then game 3, you got a game loss, right? Okay, pretty good there from Henry. Into the Lily. To be converted to a warning so the player can't be correctly applied. The penalty can't be correctly applied because the judge's lack of attention. Feels bad losing a game instead of getting a tie because of this case. I think it was way less egregious. It didn't affect anything. It also it was a DPL. Oh, your thing was a DPL. Oh, it was a DPL going to the next game. I mean, maybe Henry should be a DPL going to the next game. Well, no, yeah, maybe Henry should be a DPL going to the next game. That'd be fair. Sure. I thought the standard that was set previously was a MAC game loss, but if it's a DPL, then yeah, maybe he should get a DPL going to the next game. DPL or... I mean, it could just be a warning, but it feels like it should be more than that. Yeah, if we're being consistent, it should be more than that, right? If we're being consistent, it should be a DPL. But I guess we could say we're setting a new standard, right? We could say that we're setting a new standard. The new standard is a warning. Also, for people who are, there's not judges, like, you guys can bring up the judges, but there's not judges at every match, right? So you want to judge the stream games as you would judge a floor game, right? Sometimes there's a judge standing around. Did time expire? No. Sometimes there's judges standing around watching a game and they see something happen that shouldn't have happened. Sometimes there's not. In this situation, they're on stream, so there's judges right there, but that shouldn't affect how we rule the situation. The judges should be scrutinized to some extent, for sure. The judges should be scrutinized to some extent, for sure, but not to the point where, like, it affects the player's judgment. The player's judgment should just be based on what happened in the game and what the players did. Because, like, on the floor tables, it's not going to be like, what's it called? Well, that's not true. They outline clearly stream games can have retroactive penalties from replay. Oh, that's because you can confirm things and it's not a he said, she said, though, Aban. I'm just talking about in this situation, we know he fucked up. And if we, like, knew the Latias thing fucked up on the floor, it should be, like, the same penalty, is what I'm saying. That's because for, like, the stream matches, you can go confirm a situation. It's not just a he said, she said situation. So you actually know for sure what happened. But, like, on the floor, you obviously wouldn't know that. But in this situation, both players, like, on the floor, at a normal table where judges aren't watching, two players could be like, oh, we messed up in the previous game. Or we messed up. They could have caught it towards the end of the game and be like, this happened. And they both players agree. And then the judge rules it based on correct information because the players agree. In this situation, we just know for sure what happened. And it should be, like, the same punishment for both those situations. In that case. Nitrogen used under item lock? No, it was not nitrogen used under item lock. Henry retreated a Monkey Dory with Latias in play and discarded an energy. There was then a fire energy in the discard pile. Later in the game, Henry, not under item lock, used Night Treacher to recover the fire energy and then used it to attack with, and, like, the fire energy was relevant. That's the problem. Okay, they're in overtime now. But now they tied in this game. I think, dude, I don't even know. Like, they don't know at this point still, I guess. It might come up before the next round starts. Like, Henry could still receive some kind of penalty for sure.